Are you fascinating with the machine learning and artificial intelligence? Then this YouTube channel is for you. My name is Anthony. I work as a NGS laboratory engineer in Germany. I came to Europe as a student from Pakistan. I did my BS biotechnology from Pakistan, and then I moved to Sweden where I did my 1 year master in molecular biology. After my master, I worked at Karolinska. During my time at Karolinska, I worked on an epigenetic project and I started learning bioinformatic tools. I realized that bioinformatics is the future of this industry. So I decided to do a second master from Germany, and now I finished my second master in Germany, and I recently started working as a NGS laboratory engineer. On this channel, you will find tutorial and different kind of videos about the opportunities around the world for bioinformaticians or data scientists. Also, I will try to provide you a roadmap and tutorials based on the projects. Like for example, I'm planning to make videos on Linux, how you can use Linux to play around with the genomic data. I will also be making videos on Python. My main target is to help you to learn Python for machine learning and how you can play around your data, how you can visualize your data using Python. So this journey is going to be very fascinating. I have learned a lot of things during my master. The main point is, if you are struggling with your bench lab work and you want to scale up your career, then bioinformatics is the best solution for you. And on this YouTube channel, I will make videos and I will ensure that you don't have to go to a university, but you get all the skills that required you to have a bioinformatician job. These days, most of the IT or data scientist position, they don't want you to have a degree. You just need to have the skills. This era is all about the skills. So I'm going to make videos. I'm going to provide you a roadmap how you can be a bioinformatician or a data scientist in the genomic field. In this video, I will also talk about which programming language you should learn first when you are getting started as a bioinformatician. First of all, you should learn Python. I will give you a few reasons why you should learn Python. First, I will tell you when you are starting learning a programming language, what technique you can use. I use the technique that I started learning Python, and for the first 10 days, I was doing programming only for 30 minutes. Once you start doing programming for 30 minutes every day, you will be surprised with the fact that programming language is amazing. Like, you can do a lot of big things on your computer using one line of code. If you keep doing this practice like 10 days, 30 minutes, and then next 10 days, 1 hour, and next 10 days, 2 hours, you will be surprised with the results. You will master the programming language very easily. You have to be consistent and you have to keep learning step by step. Secondly, when you are starting the Python programming, don't be stuck on basics. Try to get rid of the basics as soon as possible so you can jump onto the advanced topics and you can do the projects. When you do the projects, you really learn a programming language. So it is really better to jump on the advanced after completing basic as soon as possible and do the projects, real life projects. Then you learn more. Why I'm saying Python? The first reason is Python is used by big companies. If you type Python on Google, you will be surprised the big companies are using Python. When big companies are using Python, they have the developer, they are paying thousands of dollars to the developer, so they are using the Python, and they are also working on developing new tools, new library, new packages of Python. So Python has been developed very rapidly. So one reason is Python is used by big companies. Second reason is it has been developed and still they are developing a lot of things. The third reason is Python is very close to English. If you write a program or write one line of code in Python that will work in a different way in Java. Java will have like 4 or 5 lines of code for the same function, for the same program. So it is better you should start with the Python. And Python is very interactive programming language. You can test a small line of code in Jupyter Lab. So it is better you should get started with the Python. Secondly, after Python, I will recommend Linux. Like you should have a MacBook. If you don't have a MacBook, just install Ubuntu. Ubuntu is a kind of Linux system where you can use the terminal. If you know how to use the terminal, then you are good to get a job in a research center or a biotechnology company or a pharmaceutical company, because they all use web-based servers. Like people don't buy big computers. This era is like entirely changed. They use servers where they do data analysis. For data analysis with the big data, you need a supercomputer, and you cannot have a supercomputer in your company. It costs a lot of money. If you can use a supercomputer of Amazon or Microsoft, and you just need to pay like 200 euro every month. So that is the reason you should have this Linux skill. If you learn how to play around the Linux, then you are good to go with the big data analysis. So first is the Python, second is the Linux. The third thing that you should learn is the R. R is very important for statistical analysis. If you want to do a data visualization or statistical analysis, then R is the best thing to learn for a scientist or a data scientist who's going to work with the genomic data set. So these three things are very crucial to learn as a starting point. Once you learn all these things, then you are good to go into the job market. After learning all these skills, you will be ready to get into the job market. Please stay tuned and subscribe this channel. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. Bye bye.